Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. Let's finish up this military science build. I'm pretty excited about this. I got the trains set up, so they've already been here and delivered their payloads. Yeah, looks pretty good, I think. Now we just have to hook everything up. I already copied the build 7 more times, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got 8 copies of it. So let's hope it works. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. No, that's the first. That's the first stone line. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first line of stone needs to go right here. And since that power pole is in the way, I guess we'll consider this to be like the bottommost part of those belts. Should I cut these? Yeah. Let's just do it like this, so we can make sure everything is put together and nice and clean before we start actually building stuff. And it'll give us something to look forward to. There we go. Yeah, you know, again, I should start from the outside. I got all these here. Okay. Well, I might have to redo this as we build it to make sure that everything gets to where it's supposed to go and it stays at least somewhat neat and clean. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. All right, let me pick all this up. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is let's shift these belts when they get to the top rather than down here at the bottom. That way we'll have more room. Right, like let's do it up here. And that way we'll have more room to get all these other belts moved around to where they have to go without these stone belts getting in the way. Okay. All right, I'm fairly comfortable with that so far. Now let's do the ones over here on this side. This one doesn't have to move much, just a single tile. Oops. And this one lines up perfectly. Go figure. And this one also, I think, is a single tile. And you could say, well, why don't you take it out there? But then that one wouldn't match these other 3, and that wouldn't be cool. You know what? Actually, these should all be coming out 1 tile over. All right, well, I'll leave it. Hopefully nobody will be terribly bothered by it. Okay, yeah, so let's hook up the outside belts first, and then we'll work our way in. Okay, now these 4 In fact, I think what we could do, yeah, let's do this. And then reverse that. I'll just make room for all these sets of belts. Like this. Okay. Oh. I'm picking up too much stone. All right, well, this is going to start to make things get a little bit unbalanced. Am I out? Okay. Hopefully I'll have enough to get the job done. There we go. Whoops. There. Okay. So now what we can do is we can just bring all these belts up here and then across like this. I don't know why I didn't think of this already, but I was apparently making things a little bit too complicated. Okay, and then this one, I'll go up like this. Right, and then we do the same here. Clean that up. Okay. Right, and then this belt goes across here and up there. Okay, yeah, so this makes things a little bit easier now. Right, and that should have an underground. I think I might run out of undergrounds, but not if I get more belts. I don't have any more belts. All right, go get me more belts. Okay. All right. So far, so good. All right, and now I do need all the belts. All right, I'll just bring the train back now, and then I'll send it back again right away to finish loading. Let's put back all this stone. not going to be completely even, but hopefully they'll be close enough that it doesn't cause any problems. You know, and if things do, for whatever reason, if things do get out of balance at some point, what I can do is I can just cut a rail and let it starve, and then bring a train back to resupply it, and that'll even it out again. Okay, you go back and refill, please. And let's get this job done here. Okay, so this goes there, and this one actually can go straight up there. This one goes here, and this one is a little complicated. Okay. Great. And one more. Okay. Now the moment we've all been waiting for. Let me get rid of all of these. Some of them are real, some of them are virtual. All right, let's go. Can't wait to see what my power looks like. Ooh. Think I need more reactors. Okay, so let's see if we got the ratios correct. Okay, well, looks good so far. All the machines are running. I should have installed bottleneck. Why isn't this running? Okay, I've got a problem here. Okay, I got the belts mixed up. Okay. Let me make sure I didn't make that same mistake anywhere else. Okay. Okay, let's see what's running. Turn off alt mode for a minute. That kind of helps to see the animations on the machines a little bit more easily. Okay, looks like they're all going except this one. It'll get running once it catches up. And we can see some stuff starting to accumulate here, which means that I've got more than enough supplying it. Okay. Looks good. So let's start taking care of this now. Now, unfortunately, these belts are not quite lined up where I thought they would be. So I'm going to have to undo all of this. Okay, and let's get the other bots to help me. And let's do another one down here. Okay. So we run this one straight up. I'll load in more belts, except for a couple hundred. Okay. That one is perfect. And then the rest we'll have to jog over a bit. Right, this belt I turned up because if I don't, then it won't stay separated from this other belt. I think these are my guys. Okay, did we get them all? Not quite. Well, I guess I better leave that in case the bots need it. All right, so I'll just finish this myself. All right, check our production. 58 a minute. That's not what I wanted to see. $70. Okay, let's give it a minute or two. And again, we're looking for 90 a minute. Or perhaps a bit more. Okay. Yeah, looks like we're getting there. All right, good. All right, so that's military science. Now we can set up a lab. First, let me get rid of all this extra coal I picked up. Actually, let's just Shift C. There we go. I keep forgetting about that. That's a feature of even distribution. Okay, yeah, I need my train back. All right, so that's running pretty well, I think. So the next thing I need to do is figure out how many labs I need to consume 90 a minute. What's our research looking like? Between 30, yeah, it's hard to say really. I guess we should build it for 30 seconds. Some of them will be faster than that. But 30 seconds looks like about the quickest one, except for rocketry. 60, 30. Okay, so if we assume 30 seconds, and we need to consume 90 per minute, and I'm going to have a speed penalty because I'm going to put productivity modules in the labs. We'll have 2 of those. So that'll give me a 30% reduction in speed from the normal. I think it's just a 1, like a crafting speed of 1. Okay, so 90 per minute divided by, let me see. All right, so if it's 30 seconds, then 1 lab can do 2 a minute, right? So 2 per minute divided by 1.3 because of the speed penalty is 1.538 per minute. So 90 divided by 1.538 is 58.5. So let's do 60 labs. And I know that I have some stored because we were doing science before, you may recall. Just have to find them. Here they are. All right, so I got 33, so I need another 5. Let's see, that's 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 plus the, now let's get some green circuits. 55 plus the 3, 4 or 5. All right, that should give me 60. 4. That's 45 and another 15 on the way. Yeah, that's 60. Okay. Let's get some more belts. And I need the modules. So let me just confirm. I think these are 2 each. Yeah, so 2 times 60, I need 120. Okay, that's too many. That's 100. That's 150. There. Pardon me. Okay, so labs are going to be way up here. And here we're going to need six trains coming in. And I suppose we should be doing eight separate columns of labs as well, right? That would fit with our concept. And then we can do 3 pairs of shared belts. All right, so it's 60 divided by 8. 7.5. So let's do 8 columns of 8 labs. So I need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give me 64. All right. So I'm going to need like 3 copies of this sort of a layout. Almost the same as this, but with 1 more above it. I wonder if I can do this better. I'm certain I can. I don't think I'm going to need a stacker here, because if I'm just doing... Actually, I'm going to need 7, right? Because there's 7 science packs when we add space science. So let's do a train layout like this. All right, so this is the middle, 1, 2, and 1, 2 on either side. Gives me enough room for the trains. All right, so I'm going to put an in over here. Yeah, I don't need this. I don't know why that's there. Okay. That'll be the trains coming in. And then we'll do an out over here. And that should afford us all the space that we need. Alrighty. And we'll just do something very simple like this on the other side. Okay. Now this has the train centered here, but I want I kind of want the cargo wagons to be centered, not necessarily the train itself. So let me lay this out again. All right, so the closest station can be right here. Since that's the minimal amount of room that we need to make these loops. Okay, and the end of the train will be right there. We're going to have a requester stop. Okay, that's 12. All right, so maybe I can almost center it. Let's see, if I put it there. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so the middle of the train will be slightly off the center, but I can live with this. All right, and then we will simply unload into a chest and then onto a belt like that. Okay, and then we'll just copy this a bunch of times. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, and then one more. And this is the one that we need wired. Okay, yeah. Two, three. Good, and then this one I put out there. I need more combinators. I'll make a few stacks. And the requesters, I've already got some of those. All right, so let's copy a requester. Okay, and then this will be, let's just start red from the bottom, I suppose. So that'll be red. Yeah, 2000. I think we should have a pretty, let's have the threshold to request another train at 2000. I don't think we need to get too high. I mean, these, they stack in 200s, right? Yeah, so train, one cargo wagon is going to hold 8,000. I'm comfortable leaving it at 2 right now. That's a quarter of a train load. Okay, so this will be item equals automation, whoops, automation science pack, unload, no X required. Okay, now let's make another one. And we can actually, I think we can fit these pretty close together because since we're only going to be loading, unloading with one inserter, what I can do is I can position them so that we don't have to do anything unusual with the underground belts. Oops. So this one can unload directly onto the underground belt. And we go like that. Okay, so I'll delete all that. And then let's copy this. Or actually, let's copy all of this. Let's copy all of this except for the rail so that we can position it. Okay, I need to pick up that. Did I miss this one? Okay, well, I screwed up that blueprint somehow. There we go. All right, and then from there we'll need to do this. Let's copy the rail along with it. It might not align. We'll see in a minute. Yeah, it doesn't quite align. That's where we want it. Okay. All right, and this one is Logistic Science Pack. Okay. And then I can copy I don't know, let's just copy all of this and put that here. And then I'll delete this part. Because I don't need to go farther away. All right, and then let's get some power up here and get the other bots to help. There's some rail. There's some of those. There's some of those, some of those. Need power poles. We need lights. Okay, and then this will be the, actually let's just copy all of this. That's my output on that side. Did I do that right? No, I didn't. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, okay. I know why it's not working. Okay, let's remove the rail. There, and that goes there. Something's not working out right. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was that top belt. Okay, this is where I want that to go, right? But not that. All right, so there's 2, there's 4. Okay, and then I need another pair of stations. But this time I don't want all the fancy belt stuff. And I don't want the robots. Okay, I want that to go right there. Nope. I'm going to need a lot of underground belts. You know what? I have another idea. I think I'm making this too complicated. Yep, I am making this too complicated. I only need one belt coming out of each one of these. I can just run them all straight. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is the first one. What side of the belt does that go on? I can never remember. Okay, that'll go on the left side. All right, so let's put this one here. Yeah, I get it. And then put this one here. Right? And that should give me stuff on both sides of the belt. Okay. All right, and then this quite simply goes all the way up like that. And then this one, I do the same thing, but I shift it over by 2 tiles. And that goes up like that. And then we do it yet another time right there. And that goes like that. Okay, let's get my red circuits out. We don't want to forget that part. Otherwise, we'll get a lot of trains coming in. And by the way, I did miss some of these circuit connections when I set up military science, and I got a lot more steel and stuff than I really wanted to have. Okay. So now I'm going to copy that. And actually, I don't want the red wires. All right, so I'll just eliminate these power poles. And let's lose the rail so that I can move it around. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I got to move those roboports out of the way. Oh, man. And you know what this means? That means I can move all these closer together, too. Okay. Where's my filter? All right, so let's pick this up. And then I'll grab this. I'll create a blueprint. Let me delete these spots. All right, and then I'm going to erase all of this. Well, not that part. Let's erase most of it. All right, we can make these all equidistant. And I'll move it there. I'm going to delete these blueprints except that one, because they're just going to confuse me. I'm going to delete this one too. And let's delete that one. That one I'll keep. Okay. Oh, crap. Undo. I need one more tile. Which means that it has to be there. Otherwise I won't be able to get the underground. Like that. Where's my train? Okay, I do have more belts, so I can, and I have a ton of gear, so I can start crafting some underground belts. Okay, I don't have a lot of iron plate, unfortunately. Uh-oh. All right, well, I hope that by the end that this is all going to work. Let's see, these go up there. These go up there. Okay. So I should be able to, well, see, I don't want to delete all of it because I want to get the good part here. All right, so let's delete let's delete all of that, and then I'll clean up the connection between these rows. Okay, so this one I'm going to pick up all that, and then put that right there. Okay, I think this is how we want it. We're short on stack inserters, undergrounds for sure. There we go. Okay. I think it's my super slow bots that are supposed to be the ones putting that power pole over there. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to have 3 belts like this. And we'll put the other rail right there. Okay, and the last one is just going to be like this. All right, let me hold down Shift because I do need to edit this one too. I need to remove the inserters in the chest because those will have to be located differently. Pardon me again. Okay. And then we can get rid of this part of the rail. Get some chain signals in there. Okay, So this will be for space science packs, and those we can just, you know, we can stick here on the end like that. Put another one there. And then that gets connected to the wire. Okay, we're missing a couple signals over here. There. So that's science unloading. I think it looks pretty good. Now I just have to rename all these stations. Alright, so that's red, that's green. I'll just copy these all like that. Military science pack. Okay, let's go ahead and change the symbols. All right, this one will be chemical science pack. All right, this one will be production science pack. This will be utility science pack. Okay, and then this will be space science pack. Okay. That was a little more challenging than I expected. Yeah, let's see how that looks on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very nice. And then we array our labs up there. That, I'm afraid, is going to have to wait until next time, because I've been at this for a while. Thanks again for watching, everybody. See you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.